Personal Story segment tonight, criticizing the wives and husbands of political candidates. As you may know, a Democratic pundit, Hillary Rosen, said on CNN that Ann Romney doesn't know what she's talking about economically because she's never had a job. President Obama immediately repudiated that criticism.
I haven't met Ms. Romney, but she seems like a very nice woman who's supportive of her family and supportive of her husband. You know, I don't know if she necessarily volunteered for this job, so you know, we don't need to be directing comments at them.
However, Mrs. Romney has spoken out publicly on politics.
This is what I'm hearing. It's an economic message that I'm hearing. It's a frustration about the government spending too much and not balancing budgets.
So here's the question. If the spouses of political candidates are campaigning, shouldn't they be fair game for criticism? Joining us now from Los Angeles, Leslie Marshall. And from Fort Worth, Texas, Janine Turner, both are radio talk show hosts. All right, Janine, what say you?
I think it's fair game. I think it's absolutely fair game. She knows, Ann Romney's a very smart, very capable woman. She knew exactly what she was walking into, as did Governor Romney, and they know what to expect. And I love seeing her out there and standing tall and speaking out for women. And she can take it. She can take it.
All right, so you didn't
strong.
have any problem with Ms. Rosen saying that she isn't qualified to comment on the economy because she's a stay-at-home mom? You didn't have any problem with that?
Well, I think the comment was ridiculous. You know, only certain genres of women can have a political thought. I mean, I don't really understand her comment at all. And it's sort of like being in a courtroom. Let me just throw something out, and even if it's stricken from the record,
Okay,
it's now
so
in
you thought
people's
the
minds.
comment
It's trying
was,
to divide.
You thought the comment was dopey, but the target was legitimate. Is that correct?
I think it's fair game,
Okay.
yes. But I thought the comment was dopey, yes.
How about you, Leslie?
I cannot believe that Janine and I have the opinions we have. We're completely opposite of where most people would think we'd be. I honestly don't think that any spouse or child of anybody running for president, governor, Congress should be fair game unless they themselves are running. Example, Hillary Rodham Clinton when she was First Lady, hands off. But when she was running for senator, certainly when she was running for president, then I think it's fair game. I agree with the president. They may not have signed up for this. This is their spouse or their parent running.
Ann Romney is out there on CNN and talking about the economy, telling people they should vote for her husband. She's in the arena. So you'd give her a total pass? And same thing with Michelle Obama. If Michelle Obama hits the campaign trail and says, you know, my husband's the right person for the country, please reelect him. These women are off limits for any criticism. They can say whatever they want to say without anybody questioning it. That's what you're saying, Leslie?
Well, certainly, Bill, people have a First Amendment right to say what they want to question. But for me to judge that woman, Mrs. Romney, Mrs. Obama, Mrs. Clinton, etc., when they're not running for office, that's ridiculous. This is not a duo
What
plan.
I would do if I were running for president, then I would take Ann Romney or Michelle Obama if I were one of those. I wouldn't say anything. I'd just bring them out. And they say whatever, you know, I say this. And because Leslie Marshall says, nobody can talk, nobody can say anything back to you. So you just have boom, 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 boom. That's what you're saying, Leslie, that they can campaign, they can go on national television, they can say whatever they want, nobody can criticize it because you, Leslie Marshall, say they shouldn't be touchable. They should be untouchable. Doesn't make sense.
I think that we have to keep in mind who we're, you know, Mrs. Romney is not running for president. This is not a package deal with any couple that is out
but she's
there.
out there in the arena. She's out there giving her opinion that her husband is more qualified than the other dunderhead.
And that's what any wife or spouse is going to say, and as they should.
Okay, I'm not going to shake you out of there. All right, now, on advancing this story, you're going to have a negative campaign, as we established in the A block, Janine. I don't believe, by the way, that Mitt Romney is going to criticize Michelle Obama, and I know President Obama is not going to criticize Ann Romney, no matter what they do, because women are sensitive about being criticized by men. Correct? I mean, there's that gender thing going on as well, even though in this case it's a woman, Hillary Rosen, against Ann Romney. Say it were a man saying that, oh my God, now would be setting themselves on fire. It would be unbelievable. Right?
Well, I suppose so. I don't know. Maybe I just have a tough skin. I mean, I've been in the public eye for a long time, and people are going to say things. And I think if you're running for president, and your husband's running for president, and you're supporting him, you're going to hear all types of different things. You know, there's a plaque that I have in my bathroom that says, to avoid criticism, do nothing, say nothing, be nothing. And I think that any woman that's going to stand by her husband, you know, she doesn't need to be in the war room or anything, but if she's standing by her husband on the campaign trail, criticism is going to occur.
All right, and we all remember what happened to Hillary Clinton when she stood by her man in the Lewinsky thing, Leslie. She did get pounded pretty hard, there's no doubt about it. Let's give Leslie the last word and hope that it's cogent and entertaining. Go.
Okay, well, the bottom line is, if I say to you, Bill, how do I look today? It's always great, Leslie, because even though I, like Janine, have a tough skin, I will get in my car and cry if you say something negative. So, Bill, I hate to admit, but when it comes to we women, our feelings get hurt pretty easily.
There are women contributors, and we have more than any other cable news program on the air. We have more women contributors here. I give you a little jazz. I josh you a little because I do that to everybody, but it's always in good fun, and you ladies know that, all right? Thanks for helping us out tonight. As always, directly ahead, Charles Kraft.